A new study by the university economists says that President Trump's trade war cost the economy $7.8 billion last year. Joining us, former Reagan economist Art Laffer. Art, what's your reaction to that number?
I thought it was 7.7 billion. No, maybe they're trying to be really deadly accurate with a thing that's very, very touchy-feely. But the truth of the matter is, protectionism does hurt the economy, and it really does. Their tariffs on our products hurts us. Their tariffs on our products hurts them. Our tariffs on their products hurts us, and it hurts them as well. It's a non-win-win. Now, I am very convinced that the president's purpose for all of this is to get a negotiation with China to get really freer trade, and I hope he does, because if that happens, this place is off to the moon. I mean, it'll be phenomenal. But the study is basically correct in the statement that it hurts us and it hurts them.
Right. Although, there's never really been a study that I know of that says, how many of the 7 million factory jobs that we lost since China entered the WTO came from their nefarious actions or the theft of IP protection and the subsidies.
That's why Trump's doing what he's doing, Charles. Yeah. You're completely correct. Their behavior has been outrageous, and you're completely right. How do you bring them to the table to make them stop doing those things? And the way Trump has chosen to do that is by threatening tariffs and by actually having tariffs on Chinese products to bring them to the table so that Xi can come to the U.S. They can come to an agreement on how to stop intellectual theft, how to stop these bad practices that you so correctly mentioned. That's very, very true, and we've got to do something. And I think Trump, with the help of Larry Kudlow and Mnuchin and some of the others, and Lighthizer, is doing a great job on trying to bring them to the table to get really free trade. Because, Charles, we need China. Without them, there is no Walmart. And without Walmart, there is no middle class or lower class prosperity in America. We need them desperately. Now, they need us just as much. But we need to get that free trade with China. That would be the biggest boom for the U.S. imaginable.
Next one for you, Art. Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke says that the challenges we are facing right now in America, are the biggest in history. Like, we've never had any challenge as big as this, whether you go back to 2 world wars, the Great Depression, the Civil Rights Movement, all of that stuff. Nothing compares to the dire straits of America right now, Art.
Don't you love these people? I mean, they just get up there, they get all wound up in their own adrenaline, and they're breaking their arms, patting themselves on the back, and they're doing all this histrionics. All for what? I mean, goodness gracious. But it's been like this forever. The politicians always way overstate their qualifications, way overstate the troubles we're in and all of that. And Beto O'Rourke is no different than all the others. There's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez as well. I mean, all of them. And by the way, the Republicans do, too.
Sure.
You remember the debates in 2016 and all of the screaming and hollering and shouting that went on. And but Beto O'Rourke is pretty far out there. I mean, he's about as bad as anything I've seen.
We're used to hyperbole, but golly, and as far as overstating qualifications, that might not be too hard. But I do want to. I do have a last one for you, Art, because Nashville, of course, where you are right now, you were smart enough to move there a while back from California, the hottest jobs market and economy. So what's the secret?
The secret is, as I analyzed it back then, and I made a decision of all the other 49 states to leave, and I did the analysis of all the states, and Tennessee came up #1. I mean, the lowest tax burden, not counting oil and stuff like that, the lowest tax burden, the fastest economic growth, the biggest surpluses, the best improvement in public services. It's really amazing. Now, unfortunately, there's some real problems in a couple of the other cities in Tennessee that don't allow it to really share the prosperity that Nashville has. But I chose Nashville, and I did it analytically. And that's where I was not from Nashville. I'd never really even been there. I mean, I'd been in the airport in a couple talks, but never been there. And it just turns out to be the place of the planet. We have good politics. We have good economics. We have good everything is just wonderful here. And I'm so happy I am here. And we're still wide open. Come on, Charles. Do you know how much in taxes you'd save? I mean, when I go to audiences in New York and Connecticut and New Jersey, I ask how many of them live in New Jersey, New York, or Connecticut, and they all raise their hands. I said, that's an IQ test. It's an IQ test. How dumb can you be to say that? And then you've got Ashley, who actually left here and went to you guys.
I know.
Ashley, are you there?
What a mistake. I am. I was 10 years in Nashville.
That's a double whammy, Ashley. You leave here can't you go there? Come on,
All right.
guys.
All right, you're rubbing it in. We're going to leave you. You're rubbing it
Fox
in.
News
Thanks, Art
in
Laffer.
Nashville.
Genius.
We need you.
Thank you.